Why did I get this grade? This is a question a lot of students ask, and they really don't understand what they're getting and how their instructors are viewing work. Well, the following kind of gives you some guidelines, not just about writing, although this is more writing focused, but about presentations and general business school expectations. So know that we're going to emphasize audience and overall standards for the industry first. What that means is that even though I'm giving you a rubric, it is not incredibly detailed because we expect you to do enough research at the time to start creating work that would be specific for that industry and successful in that industry. Now, do industry standards and expectations change over time? Yes, of course they do. So something that was turned in 2 or 3 years ago that received an A might not be appropriate in the same way as something that's turned in as something else. So that a similar assignment might get a different grade as time passes. The way assignments look and feel will change over time. We're in a time of huge documentation changes. I want you to basically have a guide for expectations, and this structure, this is very simple, but it gives you a sense of how we're looking at A's and B's and C's and D's and F's. It might be used as a rubric. It is general, but it's a way to think about your assignments, and a plus or minus system could be used. So an A minus might have one minor edit. I'll look at an assignment, I'll go, wow, that's great, and then I spot something, moves to an A minus. An A would be impressive, no changes. This is the kind of person that's marked for promotion. This is amazing. A B gets the job done. The manager could edit it just a little bit and send it out. This is one of the places you want to start at as a new hire. You get the job done. Everything might need to be tweaked because you don't always understand the expectations of your audiences. C, you need to revise and to edit. Now that is perfectly fine, particularly when you are new in a department or new in a field. That's where many of our interns begin. What you do is you create something and you run it through your editing and feedback process multiple times to get it to the B and the A that it needs to be. And then eventually you are consistently producing A and maybe B quality work. A D is when the work quality itself is poor. Revision and editing are critical. That means time is wasted for you and the supervisor. Now, in the process of onboarding, sometimes you will have situations in which revision and editing are critical, and it's not necessarily your fault. However, when time is consistently being wasted by you and your supervisor, and there is no plan to alleviate this, it's just an ongoing problem, that is a problem. That's a problem for you, it's a problem for the supervisor. You are not coming in and solving problems, you're creating them. This is particularly obvious with F work. That is when the work quality is poor and or sloppy. Sloppy is even worse than poor. So if you are off on your numbers, you're off on your dates, you're not double checking things, you send someone to the wrong place at the wrong time, and mistakes will happen. But if this is consistently what you are and what you do, they're going to look for someone else to do the job. You are failing. You don't want to be there. So be aware that this is kind of how people look at these jobs and these grades. We want consistent A's, but that does not mean that if you are submitting work that needs to be revised and edited and your instructor marks that all you have to do is change a few sentences to get your A. Come on, at that point, that's the professor's work or that's your manager's work. That's not your work. They marked those problems, now you are creating them. That's a C. All right, so now I've leveled with you. We've all faced the unpleasantness of grades. A C is average, and you will start out as a C person at different points in your career, and you're just going to have to accept that and create your feedback loops so that you're consistently giving that audience what they need and want. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye.